Hi chat, I'm Salty, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be using this Miraidon and Ho-Oh team featuring Urshifu, Iron Treads, Iron Hands and Grimmsnarl. This team uses Grimmsnarl's Light Screen and Reflect in order to be way more bulky than usual, as well as the Paradox Pokemon Iron Treads and Iron Hands in order to make use of Miraidon's Electric Terrain from the Hadron Engine ability. Urshifu is also just a great Pokemon to have in the format, considering loads of people are using Light Screen and Reflect with the Grimmsnarl, so being able to hit through those is very useful. If you do want to use this team yourself, the rental code is on screen and will be in the description, as well as a team paste, and the VGC paste repository where I got the team from will also be down below as well. So now let's get into the battles. So we've got Annihilate Whimsicott lead. The issue with the issue with Annihilate is that it can go for Final Gambit, so I want to Thunder Wave it and Volt Switch it straight away. There's Tailwind, and then we can hit our Thunder Wave. So then we can... There you go, Annihilate can't move because it's paralyzed. I really wanted to slow it down so we were faster, but it turns out the Annihilate is still faster than us, so we can just Volt Switch here. We can bring out Ho-Oh here so we can get Tailwind up as well. Set Reflect up. I don't imagine Whimsicott's going to do too much to us. Okay, so we get taunted. That's not great. Taunt Whimsicott is interesting for sure. Usually that's not something you see on Whimsicott. There's Final Gambit, so that does like 10 damage. Annihilate goes down. It was already locked into that. I don't know if my opponent knows that I don't know how it works, because with Fake Out, if you can't use your move, then with Fake Out, then you get to re-choose it. I'm not sure if you can with Thunder Wave or not with Burn, but that is definitely interesting. So we've got Reflect up now. Set Light Screen up as well. They're going to go for a Terra on Zacian. It's Terra Stella. So what are they going to be damaging us with today? Just getting Light Screen off with Grimmsnarl. And then there's Behemoth Blade. That's probably into Grimmsnarl. Are we going to survive? No, we are not. We do go down to that one. There's Moonblast from Whims. Shouldn't do very much at all. And there's Sacred Fire from Ho-Oh. If we can get a burn. Wow, that did a lot of damage. So they've revealed Behemoth Blade. Nothing else so far. So I do just want to... How many turns of Taunt do we have left? 1. Okay, so I want to try and get rid of the Whimsicott here. What are they going to run, really? Let's Protect and see what they're going to do. They Protect as well, okay. That's really good. We go for Protect, they go for Protect. They can't really do much with Whimsicott here, so... They Endeavor. Oh, okay. Well, they're faster, so that's a strange one. And we just KO Whims there. So that was very good for me to protect there. Their Tailwind petered out and our Taunt wears off, same turn. So now they've got Calyrex. We've got the speed boost on the treads here, so we can go for Tailwind. Go for Knock Off too. Zacian uses Protect again and gets a double, which is very interesting. Glad I didn't target into that this turn. But we go for knockoff into Calyrex. It is Focus Sash. So it does hang on. There's Astral. Does decent damage, but there's Tailwind. So now we're faster. We've lost Electric Train, but that's fine. Oh, we're not faster anymore because we don't have Electric Train, right? Let's switch in Miraidon. And let's go for a knockoff here. They cancel. Very nice. Don't think they expected knockoff on treads there. That was very good. There's Bundle and Incin versus my Miraidon and what's it called? Grimmsnarl. So they could freeze dry. I do kind of want to Volt Switch this turn, but given the fact that I've given them a boost for free, I just want to switch into this. Actually, we could do that instead. Let's see how this plays off. Because if they don't fake me out, they don't fake out, so we just Thunder Wave the bundle. And now we can just Volt Switch. It's definitely Sash, yeah. And then we can return the Miraidon for Ho-Oh. They use Encore. And knockoff. Just going to, yeah, we can't really hit anything with Thunderwave because Bundle's still faster than Ho-Oh. It's weird. We can't really hit anything with Thunderwave because Incin's Dark type and Bundle is already hit, but there we go. So this means we're able to yeah, so Incin is now able to switch. So there's Miraidon, so we can't Thunderwave that one either. However, once we KO Bundle, big crit there. Very big crit. There's their Grimmsnarl. They're using the event Grimmsnarl. Okay, so now we can Terra Electric, Tailwind, and Thunderwave, because we know that Terra Electric on Ho-Oh is going to be really good here because it means we resist Miraidon's electric type attacks. Terra Ground would also be interesting, however, we don't have that. It is also very good because oh wait, we can't Thunderwave Grimmsnarl because it's a Dark type, I forgot about that. But the benefit of being electric type is that we can't be Thunderwaved. So there's Volt Switch into Grimm, that's fine. Not getting much out of it now. And there's Incin. So we set Tailwind. We can either bring in either of these. Honestly, I kind of like bringing in hands here. My opponent hasn't terrored yet either, so... They've got Grim, Incin, Bundle. Okay, so they didn't go for the Tailwind mode. So they fake out hands, and they're probably going to hit a Spirit. Okay, they go for Reflect. That's fine. I'd say they're probably going to Spirit Break me, but they didn't. They just went for that. So, yeah, Sacred Fire. If we can get a burn, that'd be quite good. Yes, nice. Our attack stat is quite low at the moment, but getting a burn does allow us to get some good chip. So now we can switch in. And we can Drain Punch. Being burnt on Iron Hands would be quite bad for us, so I really hope that their Incin does not have... I really hope their Incin doesn't have Will-O-Wisp. But they are going to retreat and bring in Miraidon. I do currently have Tailwind, so... It does put me at an advantage for my Miraidon. What are they going to do with their Grim? They use Spirit Break onto hands. Okay. That's good. Due to the fact we got the burn and the fact that I didn't have Miraidon on last turn, quite happy about that. So we should have one more turn of Tailwind. They can't protect Miraidon, so we're just going to go for a low kick here. I was going to go Dazzling Gleam and low kick. They might forget that I have Tailwind up. And if so, then we should be able to get some good damage down by Miraidon. And if we aren't able to pick up the KO, then we have... Okay, so we pick up the KO on Grim. There's a crit on Grim. That was insane then. They're probably going to go for Dazzling Gleam as well. They go for Draco, actually. That does get the knockout, but that does also put them at -2. We do lose our Miraidon here. However, we also probably pick up the KO with low kick here. Yeah. That's very good. So now it's my Terra Electric, Ho-Oh, and Iron Hands versus their Grimmsnarl, which I think is a very easy way to win. I was a bit more scared of the Trick Room mode than the fast mode on their team, to be honest. But it seems like that doesn't really matter too much. So we got Drain Punch and we got Brave Bird. They're going to take one of the two. Being able to heal up Ho-Oh with Regenerator as well is really useful. Oh, they're going to Terra this turn. Is it going to be Terra Ghost? As they did not Terra previously. It is. So Iron Hands attack doesn't do much. If they fake out into Ho-Oh, then they survive. But no, there's Brave Bird. That doesn't do anything, actually. There's Flare Blitz. That did more to me than I did to him. And he's damaged by recoil. And then there's Drain Punch, which does nothing. So if I only had Fighting type moves, that'd be really bad. But we have more than that. We have Wild Charge here. So we get Sacred Fire. It does miss. That's actually really bad. Then there's Flare Blitz again. They take recoil, be a Wild Charge. That doesn't do much. They have reflects, don't they? Yeah, they have reflect, and they've intimidated us. It's just Sacred Fire and Wild Charge again. The Sacred Fire actually hits this time and does get the KO. Nice. That went really well. Personally, I'm a big fan of always bringing both restricteds, or most of the time. So the fact that my opponent didn't have both restricteds made that way easier for me. That is going to be it for this video, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then make sure you leave a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, make sure you subscribe, because I try and upload weekly on this channel. If you want to see the team, it's down below, as well as all of my other social media. If you want to follow me on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. This is on YouTube. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.